Good afternoon and welcome everyone to the Eagle Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for exciting NCCAA basketball. Today's matchup features the Spartans from Florida Coastal Prep versus your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise for our opening prayer? Heavenly Father, we thank you for the day that you've given us, God, and we thank you for allowing us to be here today. Lord, I ask that you keep everybody safe on the court during this game and keep people safe as they travel home. And Lord, let us honor you and everything that we do in our lives. In your name we pray. Amen. Please remain standing as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Ms. Selena Perez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner get waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, the National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true sport of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Spartans of Florida Coastal Prep. Standing in at 6'7", number 0, Judd Cohn. Standing at 6'3", number 32, Brandon Macklin. Standing at 6 feet tall, number 23, Kylan Green. Standing at 6'8", number 22, Freak Widgemans. And standing at 6'3", number 15, Nadav Naeem. The Spartans are coached by Lee DeForest in his third year out of Eastern Kentucky. He is assisted by Bendo DeCharlie and Dimitri Buchanan. And now, the starting lineup for your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Standing in at 6'2", number 2, Sam Battle. Standing in at 6 feet tall, number 5, Xavier Rose. Standing in at 6 feet tall, number 10, Tyrese Freeman. Standing in at 6'7", number 12, D.W. Lewis. And standing in at 6'1", number 24, Tierra Smith. The Eagles are coached by John Jones in his 11th year out of Liberty University. He's assisted by Kareem Shepard, the associate head coach, Nate DeLeon, Skylar Snook, and Andrew Bowman. The officials for tonight's game are Ron Jarrett, Terry Brown, and Gerald Powell.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, a home of the Eagles, and we have been waiting a long time to see this team take the court once again as it is regular season debut time for the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and Dean is back on camera for this 2021-22 school year, and the season is underway. Trinity Baptist wearing their brand new, beautiful gold uniforms, and the Florida Coastal Prep Spartans are in the red jerseys and the gray shorts. We'll tell you about some of the new Eagles on the team. There aren't many. Most of last year's really good dynamic team has returned for the 2021-22 season, including Jakari Randolph, who took advantage of the extra year of eligibility that the NCAA allowed all players affected by the COVID. He graduated, but he's back here at TBC to play basketball this year. That is Sam Battle with the first points of the regular season. Sam Battle was last year's leading scorer here on the court. Kafumba Torre has moved on, but we worry about who's playing basketball right here for the TBC Eagles. And scoring the first basket of the ball game for the Florida Coastal Prep Spartans. That was number 15, Nadar Nahum. Hopefully I'll pronounce these names correctly. Have to make a correction on that. Spartans have no numbers on the front of the jersey, so it might be difficult at first to see who it was. That was Brandon Macklin who scored that first basket on the other end of the court. And that is Sam Battle getting basket number 2 for the TBC Eagles. Judd Cohen, Nadir Nahum, Freak Wingemies, Brandon Macklin, and Kylan Green are the starters for the Spartans. And we have our first foul of the ball game. That's going to be a pushing foul against Trinity Baptist. That foul called against Xavier Rose, his first, and of course team foul number 1. And the Spartans will inbound. Just a moment, we'll tell you how the JV game turned out, in case you missed that one earlier this afternoon. We had a basket by the big man, number 22, Freak Wisdans. Wisdans at 6'8" out of G-Mert from the Netherlands has tied the score at 4. Ball stripped away, but a foul. That may be the first foul against the Spartans, and it is. That'll be called against Judd Cohen. Each team now with 1 foul. Our new TBC Eagles, Michael West, a junior from Atlanta, Georgia. Tierre Smith, a junior from Decatur, Georgia. As we have ourselves a whistle. That'll be an offensive foul called against D.W. Lewis. That's a second team foul, first one on Lewis. Harvey Harris II, a freshman from Atlanta, Georgia, and Ian Kennedy, a freshman from Jacksonville's Beecher's Chapel High School. Tied up at 4, ball game just underway, in case you're just now joining us. Here on YouTube, TBC Eagles, and a great spin move by Freak Wijnans. And it is 6-4 in favor of the Spartans. Let us know you're watching. Drop a comment. Love seeing those names pop up there on the screen. Tyrese Freeman trying to get inside. Puts a spin move of his own on, but misses the short jumper. And it's rebounded by the Spartans. And trying to go coast to coast. And drawing the foul, that is Nadir Nahum. And he will shoot 2 free throws. Nadav Nahum at the line for 2. Trinity Baptist played an exhibition game against now NCAA Division II Edward Waters University about a week and a half ago. Edward Waters won it by 7, but Trinity Baptist played a terrific game and led for most of the second half, but Edward Waters came back with a few 3-pointers in the final couple of minutes and ended up winning that game 81-74. Meanwhile, Naeem's second free throw does not drop, so it's a 7-4 lead for the Spartans. Pass outside to Freeman, 2 rows in the corner. And Rose will go up and draw the foul and shoot 2. And we'll see which Spartan gets called. I believe that was called on Kylan Green, if I saw that correctly. So his first foul. Xavier Rose, last year's South Region Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, rather. Now back for his second season here at Trinity Baptist, and his first free throw a little bit too strong. Of course, Xavier, COVID freshman from Quitman, Georgia. He and his brother Jarius, both playing in their second seasons here at TBC. Second free throw is good. Jarius played in the JV game that Trinity Baptist won a little while ago. Game ended about 25 minutes ago. The final score was 87-44 in favor of the TBC Eagles. And a trio of Eagles had at least 16 points. That one off the glass and into the bucket. That's Kylan Green's first basket. It is 9-5 in favor of Florida Coastal Prep. Jacquez Anderson and Trey Whitfield each scored 18 points. Jeremiah Cooper had 16 in the JV game. Leading scorer for the JV Spartans was Jaden Broughton with 14, followed by Jordan Stewart with 8. That's Freeman for 3, and it's good. Tyrese Freeman. He's on the board with a three-pointer, and he pulls the Eagles to within 1. 16-14 left to go, as you see on our brand new on-screen scoreboard that Coach Jones and I put together this coming past summer, thanks to a lot of help from the technology staff here at Trinity Baptist College. And Dean Bureau, my son, put a whole lot of time and effort into getting that ready. So you're able to see the score and the time left in each half. We'll have that almost every game. There might be a time or two where that's unavailable. But we're happy to have that on-screen scoreboard. We've gotten a lot of compliments for the volleyball and the soccer games with that on the screen as well. Driving inside and drawing the foul. And a couple of free throws coming for the Spartans. Brandon Macklin. He'll shoot 2. Hello to Team Jam joining us here on the live feed. And the first free throw from Macklin, a little bit short, and a few new Eagles come onto the court. Mark Jobert Maisonette, he's number 4. Fausto Alvarez, the big man wearing number 33. And one of our new Eagles, Michael West, he's now on the court. He wears number 11 and got some time in the JV game earlier today as well. Macklin missed his first. And free throw number 2 coming from Macklin. It is good. 12-8 in favor of Florida Coastal Prep. Brandon Macklin, 6'3". He's from Jackson, Tennessee. Head coach of the Spartans, Mr. Lee DeForest, in his 3rd season. He is assisted by Dimitri Utolin and Vando Bocelli, who's also the athletic director of Florida Coastal Prep. And a foul called as Rose goes up, and Rose will shoot 2, and the foul called on Freak Wijnans. That is his first. It is team foul number 3, and Xavier Rose, who was 1 for 2 earlier, he'll get 2 more here at the line. First free throw coming from Rose. It is no good. Took a couple of bounces, but wouldn't drop through. Xavier scored 23 points against the Edward Waters Tigers in that exhibition game a week and a half ago. That was last week on Wednesday. His second free throw is good. Rose now with 2 points, and the Eagles are back to within 3 at 12-9. Gary Randolph scored 6. Sam Battle 7. Parrish Hobby had 3. These are the points against Edward Waters. That was an exhibition game, didn't count. Mark Jobert Maisonette had 2. Tell you some more in just a bit, and that air ball goes out of bounds and over to the TBC Eagles. Tyrese Freeman scored 9, Michael West 8, D.W. Lewis 3, Jarius Rose had 4, Tierre Smith scored 8, Harvey Harris 4, and Fausto Alvarez 2, all those against Edward Waters. Right now it's 12-9 in favor of Florida Coastal Prep. Spin move by Battle, and this one a little bit too strong and rebounded to Freak Wijnans. Three-point shot is no good off the rim and rebound by Sam Battle. Last year, Trinity Baptist College led the entire NCCAA in fewest points allowed. Battle just assisted Mark Jobert Maisonette, and that's the first basket of the season for Maisonette. Sam Battle, his third season, but counted as a sophomore. He is from Tampa, Florida. Mark Jobert Maisonette, in his second season, he's from Delray Beach, Florida. Rebound, but the second chance, no good from Cohen, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by an Eagle player, so Florida Coastal Prep will maintain possession. Onto the court now for Coach John Jones, Jaquez Anderson. He wears number 15, has another three-point shot. This one is good from Judd Cohen, and it's a 15-11 lead for the Spartans. Judd Cohen, 6'7". He's from Greenville, South Carolina. And we have ourselves an offensive foul called against Trinity Baptist's Michael West. That is his first foul. Juliana Calise is our official scorekeeper. She is a TBC graduate and was one of the best women's basketball players we've ever had here. She is now an assistant coach for women's basketball under Judy Allen. And the three-point attempt no good from Maine. Cohen gets inside the paint, short jumper misses, and that's rebounded by Jaquez Anderson. Bakari Randolph was the other Eagles player that came onto the court during that last substitution. Randolph from our state capital of Tallahassee, Florida. He's one we said many times throughout his career here at TBC, may not light up the scoreboard, but he does a whole lot of things that help the Eagles win. There's a three-point shot buried from across the court. Kylan Green, and an 18-11 lead for the Spartans. Hey, it's great to be back here inside Trinity Gymnasium for basketball, and a point is good from Mark Jobert Maisonette. That's a two-point shot. We're now using the outside blue line as our three-point shot. That was put on the floor last year when the NCAA decided to go to that as the new three-point line, then changed its mind. Didn't want to make too many changes. A lot of teams affected by the virus, but we're using it now. And we have ourselves a whistle. And we'll see which Spartan's going to get called for the foul. Well, no foul called. I think it was a stop in play because Judd Cohen has a little blood coming out, so he's going to get looked at by the trainer. And so the Spartans will get 20 seconds on the shot clock, already leading by 5 at 18-13, 12-10 left to go in the first half. Substitution says Nathan Mariano onto the court. He wears number 28. And a pull-up jumper, and that one is good from Kylan Green. If I'm not mistaken, Kylan Green already with 9 points, and it's 20-13 in favor of the Spartans. Nathan Mariano stands at 6'10". He is from Brazil. Franca, Brazil, to be a little more specific. West misses his shot attempt, and a three-pointer is off the front of the rim, but tracked down and picked up by Brandon McQuinn. This one goes out of bounds and over to the TBC Eagles. Can't read my own writing. Brandon Macklin got that rebound off the floor. Michael West, who scored 8 points against Edward Waters, gives it up to Jakari Randolph. That's Randolph inside the paint. Alvarez gets around his defender and gets himself on the board with his first basket of the regular season. So it's 20-15. Eagles are back to within 5. Women's soccer won yesterday at Andrew College 4-2. Madison De Silva with 2 goals, one of those on a penalty kick. Today Torres scored a goal, and so did Victoria Fonseca on a penalty kick. It didn't fare quite as well at Bob Jones this afternoon. Bob Jones won that game 10-0. Women's soccer will play at Pasco Hernando State College on Tuesday and then play the title game for the South Region against Toccoa Falls next Saturday. 22-15 in favor of the Spartans, and we have ourselves a whistle. Kylan Green made that last basket for the Spartans. He already has 11 points, and he's leading 22-15. Of course, during halftime, I'm going to check all the numbers over with Juliana Calise, our official scorekeeper. Xavier Rose back onto the court. West heads off. Randolph takes the pass. Couldn't get inside. Shot clock down to 10. Rose back at midcourt. Eagles trail by 7. The ball knocked away by Vicente, and the Spartans head on up the court. Pass stolen by Rose. Maisonette does the right thing, didn't try to do anything fancy, and got the very easy finger roll into the basket. His third score, 6 total points. He goes back to within 5 at 22-17. Vinicius Vicente is the man who stole that ball on the other end of the court just before Rose took it right back and got the basket with the assist to Maisonette. Maisonette got the basket. Rose assisted him. That's Rose with the ball at midcourt. Eagles looking to pull to within 3, possibly 2. And a traveling violation called against Randolph, and that'll give the ball back to the Spartans. 9:26 left in the first half. Orlando Prep leads 22-17. Coach Judy Allen checking us out on the live feed, and we're looking forward to seeing you play here Tuesday night against Ave Maria University. Many of your players are in the gym right now watching the gentlemen on the court. Pass inside from Vicente. He hits Naeem, and Naeem gets his first field goal. He hit a free throw earlier, so 3 total points. 24-17, and a whistle as Battle went underneath the basket, and a Spartans player hit the floor pretty hard. I believe that is Nadav Naeem. He is back up on his feet. Great to see that. He's all right. Shakes everything off, and Sam Battle will get 2 free throws. Naeem is going to get charged with the foul. Sam Battle, usually a terrific free throw shooter. He was around 80% last year. 4 points. This is his first free throw of the afternoon. It's a little strong, but he got a nice bounce off the back of the rim. And a substitution now for the Spartans. Naeem heads off. Back onto the court is Kylan Green. And free throw number 2 from Sam Battle is good. He now has 6, 24-19. And kind of back and forth for the past several minutes. Eagles have been unable to get closer than 5 points, and now they're going to get called for the foul. Mark Jobert Maisonette with his first. It's team foul number 5. Each team has committed 5 fouls. Shakari Randolph out, and taking his place will be Tierre Smith. That's Tierre Smith, number 24, one of our new players. He is from Decatur, Georgia. Turnaround jumper, no good from KC Udalisa. Eagles having a little trouble getting inside. Parrish Hamdi helps the Eagles work the ball to the far side. Hamdi all alone for three and a little bit to the right. Hits off the rim and goes out of bounds. 3-point shot, a little too strong. Alvarez with the rebound over near the baseline. Going coast to coast is Parrish Hamdi, his first basket. And Trinity has now gotten to within three at 24-21. Mentioned KC Udalisa. He's from Houston, Texas. Played a little bit at Stephen F. Austin as well. That's a 2-point shot. Nathan Mariano with his first score. So the lead back up to 5 for the Florida Coastal Prep Spartans. Under 7.5 left to go. Still in the first half. A whole lot of basketball left to play. Hello to Elay M. This is Cheryl Presley joining us here on the live feed. That's Hamdi for three, a little too strong. And a rebound by Vicente off the floor. Coming up on 7 minutes left. Alvarez knocks the ball away. Comes away with the steal. And Rose is rejected as he goes up for the layup. A terrific defensive play by Vinicius Vicente. And the Spartans turn that into 2 points. J.P. DePaula, the beneficiary, and he gets the easy layup and a timeout called by Coach Jones with 6:41 left to go in the first half, and the Eagles trailing 28-11. That's a 30-second timeout. Well, Trinity Baptist playing in its season opener next Saturday. We'll be back here at home against Ave Maria University at 2 p.m. We're going to do that women's soccer South Region Championship game outside next Saturday afternoon. So I'll get with Coach Jones and see if there's going to be a secondary live stream available for next Saturday's game. Trinity Baptist will then play at NCAA Division I Jacksonville University on Tuesday, November 9th. And then the next home game to follow will be on Saturday, November 13th against Blue Lights College. One of the teams that started up just about 3 years ago and is playing its third season of college basketball. They were here for the NIT championship we had back in the spring. Our women's team is two-time defending Bible College National Invitational Champions. 2019, of course, we didn't get to play in 2020. But this past spring, Coach Allen and the Eagles won their second in a row, and they also got an at-large invitation to the NCCAA National Championship Tournament. And they played a couple of really good, tough ball games up there as well. Ball stripped away. Spartans lead by 7 and look to advance up the court and try to extend, but a double dribble will be called against Vinicius Vicente. So a break for the Eagles. Darius Rose will inbound. Trinity Baptist trails 28-21. Rose trying to get inside. Instead, he finds Hobby in the corner. Three-pointer is good. Parrish Hobby on the board with a 3. He now has 5 total points. And the Eagles lead this one, or trail this one rather, 28-24. Three-point shot, a little short off the rim, and Anderson all alone pulls down the rebound. Abdi across midcourt. Gets around his defender. And a whistle. And it looks like the Eagles stepped out of bounds, so that will go over to Florida Coastal Prep. Well, the Eagles are now within 4 at 28-24. 5:10 left to go in the first half. Might have gotten away with a traveling violation, but it's going to be a backcourt called, and the Eagles will inbound at midcourt. Chance for TBC to pull to within 2, maybe 1. Smith up high off the glass, but he'll shoot 2. So this will be our first look at Tierre Smith from the free throw line. Smith had 8 points against Ed Waters in the exhibition game. And this will be his first official free throw of the regular season. And number 1 is good. I've said this many times, when the Eagles make their free throws, they typically win the close games. Free throw number 2 from Smith, in and out. And it looks like Smith is going to get an extra free throw thanks to a lane violation called against Coastal Prep. Michael West will substitute in for Parrish Hobby. And back onto the court for the Spartans, Nadav Naeem will come in, and Vinicius Vicente will head off. It was Vicente who stepped across the line a little too soon a moment ago. So Smith with another opportunity. This one does not go. It's a 3-point lead for the Spartans, 28-25. .438 left in the first half. Naeem, guarded by Rose, couldn't get inside, but he got the ball all the way across the court. That's DePaula with possession, number 21. 2 seconds to shoot, and the basket is good. That was Judd Cohen making that basket right as the shot clock expired. He got it off in time, and the Spartans lead by 5. Anderson from the corner for 3 off the rim. 30-25. Coastal Prep leads. And a baseline jumper, no good, right into the hands of West. A lot of fast-paced action here in the first half. And now the Eagles trail by 5. West thought about the 3, but found Smith inside, and Smith will be called for the travel, which happened before what he thought was a foul. Florida Coastal Prep is based in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Head coach, Mr. Lee DeForest. Go to floridacoastalprep.com if you're interested in looking at Florida Coastal Prep. And, of course, we're at tbceagles.com. I'll have a recap of this game posted up there probably later tonight. That was an easy turnaround jumper for Freak Rijnans, and if I have it correct, he now has 6 points. 32-25. Spartans lead by 7, tied for their biggest lead so far. And Battle will draw the foul and shoot 2. Foul's called on Nadav Naeem. His second. Team foul number 6. Battle is 2 for 2 so far today, 6 total points. Again, normally a terrific free throw shooter. And the first of 2 is good. That's 7 points overall for Battle, pending free throw number 2. Jarius Rose now onto the court for Xavier Rose. Jarius got a lot of playing time in the JV game earlier today. Battle hits them both. He's 4 for 4 from the line and 8 total points. It's another 5-point lead for the Spartans. They've led by 5 most of this first half. 3-point shot, no good. Cohen, though, with the rebound off the floor. He doesn't get it, but he gets the ball back. A 3-point effort, a little short. Now possibly a 4th opportunity for the Spartans. And Battle's going to get called for the foul. That's going to send Macklin to the line for 2. Macklin is 1 for 2 so far today, 3 total points. And he's looking to extend the lead back up to 7, and right now it's 5. That is foul number 1 against Sam Battle. Team foul number 7. Both teams now in the bonus, and Macklin's first free throw is good. And a substitution for the Spartans. Naeem will head off. And checking in is Nadir Elam Austin. Macklin hit his first. Second one bounces in and out, but he gets his own rebound. Coming up on 2.5 left to go in this first half. That is Cohen with the short jumper, a little too strong, and Anderson could not control it off the floor. So it'll go back over to the Spartans with a fresh 30-second shot clock. Alvarez and Maisonette back in for the Eagles. Anderson and Lewis head off. Quick inbound pass, three-pointer misses everything, and Battle pulls it down. Battle going coast to coast, finds Alvarez underneath, but the layup no good. He gets his own rebound, second chance, Alvarez with the bucket. His second score, 4 points, and that's the margin right now for the Spartans, 4 at 39-23. Check that, 33-29, just past the 2-minute mark. Contact, no call, and Mark Jobert Maisonette with the rebound. Battle goes behind his back to the baseline and gets it outside the Rose. Three-pointer from the corner for West. Over everything, and a foul against Fausto Alvarez over the back as he tried to pull down the rebound. His first, team foul number 8, so 1-1 coming up for the Spartans. Brandon Macklin is 2 for 4. He was 1 for 2 just a moment ago. This is a 1-1, team foul number 8 against TBC. 1:43 left on the clock. And the 1-1 is good. Assuming no mistakes, 5 points now for Macklin. 3 of them at the line. Free throw number 2, in and out. Jarius Rose will bring it up court for the Eagles. Looking to cut into a 5-point deficit. West could not get inside. Goes across to the other side. He's stripped, and Alvarez picks it up and will shoot 2. A couple of Spartans nearby, but the whistle goes against Max. Get a good look at this name here. Again, I can't read my own writing. Max Malashnik, 6'0" from Muskego, Wisconsin. That's his first foul. It's team foul number 8. Alvarez was shooting, so he gets 2. Number 1 is right down Broadway. 5 points for Fausto Alvarez. He joined the Eagles mid-season last year and put on such a great performance. He ended up one of the starters as we got closer to the end of the season. And even in games he didn't start, he still got a whole lot of playing time. 1 for 2 at the line. Rebound pulled down by Code. 34-30, Coastal Prep leads. About a $1.10 left on the clock. Pull-up jumper, it's good. Kylie Green has been the scoring star for the Spartans. 13 points in this first half. And the Spartans lead 36-30, and that one goes through the wickets. Jarius Rose and out of bounds. So a chance for the Eagles to cut into the deficit goes astray. And with 50.7 seconds left on the clock, you don't see the tenths on your screen. Spartans lead by 6 and have a chance to extend. That one missed everything, but Cohen is there to pick it up and put it right back in. And a timeout called by Coach Jones, 30-second timeout. So he has used both of his 30s and has all his full timeouts left. 38-30 in favor of the Spartans. Eagles volleyball is playing a tri-match this afternoon against Pensacola Christian College and Welch College. That game is being played in Pensacola. Eagles volleyball got a terrific senior night win back on Monday. Brittany Fry and Gina Ingram were honored before the game, and they both put together a great performance in that win against NAIA Morris College. Came very close to beating NCAA Division II Fort Valley State on Thursday. Fort Valley won it, but there were 3 really good sets, especially sets 2 and 3, as the Eagles got 23 and 20 points in those sets. They had a big opportunity to get a big upset. They're going to end their season Tuesday night at Edward Waters University in downtown Jacksonville. That's Eagles volleyball. Coach Leah Bennett, also the coach of the softball team, and she's looking forward to the softball season, says this is one of the best young teams that she has ever coached. Meanwhile, Maisonette gets his 4th bucket, pulls the Eagles to within 6, only a few seconds left on the clock. Bounce pass, and a whistle over near the baseline with 0.4 seconds on the clock. It's going to be difficult for Trinity to get off this shot. Coach Jones giving the instructions to his team. They can get it and shoot it, but they're going to have to do so very quickly. Sam Battle will inbound. Parrish Hobney checks in for Maisonette, one of the Eagles' big 3-point shooters. Baseball pass that is going to be knocked away by Cohen. He did the right thing, just keep it out of a TBC Eagles player's hands. And that brings us to the halftime intermission with the score. Florida Coastal Prep 38, Trinity Baptist 32. We're going to check the numbers over with Juliana Calise, the official scorekeeper. 15-minute halftime. We'll come back in about 12 minutes, get you up to date on the first half numbers, and get ready for half number 2. You're watching TBC Eagles men's basketball here on our YouTube channel, TBC Eagles. Stay with us. And we are ready for the second half between the Trinity Baptist College Eagles and the Florida Coastal Prep Spartans. It is 38-32 in favor of the Spartans. They have the possession arrow, so we'll inbound to start the second half. Sam Battle leads Trinity Baptist with 8 points. He's actually tied with Mark Jobert Maisonette. Parrish Hodney has 5. Tyrese Freeman has hit a 3-pointer. Fausto Alvarez has 5 points and Tierre Smith 1. That is points 12 and 13 for Kylan Green. I had mistakenly given one of Brandon Macklin's baskets to Green, and we'll give you the Spartans numbers right now. Green now with 13, had 11 at halftime. Judd Cohen and Brandon Macklin each with 7. Freak Wijnan scored 6. Nadav Naeem had 2, as did Nathan Mariano. So assuming no mistakes in letting you know the numbers, 38-32 at the half, now 40-32 after the basket from Green a moment ago. And a long football pass caught by Nadav Naeem, and he lays it in, giving himself 5 points, and the Spartans a 7-point lead at 42-32. TBC has 1 foul each from Battle, Maisonette, Rose, Freeman, West, Lewis. That's Xavier Rose at the baseline, feeding Lewis for his first basket. Lewis on the board. Jace Spinelli, Tierre Smith, and Fausto Alvarez also have a foul. 42-34. Just a little bit more than a minute in. 1 foul for Judd Cohen, 2 for Nadav Naeem, 1 each from Max Malachnik, JP DePaula, Kylan Green, Nathan Mariano, and Brandon Macklin. The Spartans just picked up a foul a moment ago, and that's a traveling violation to give the ball right back to Trinity Baptist. Rose across midcourt. TBC trails by 8, 42-34. Battle the left side of the paint, and will draw the foul and go to the line. That foul will go against Nadav Naeem. That's his 3rd. And Sam Battle at the line for 2. He hit all 4 attempts in the first half. Eagles shot 52% in the first half. Spartans 47. Battle's first free throw is good. He's hit 5 in a row. Trinity is now 9 for 14 from the line. Spartans are 4 for 8. 2 for 8 and threes are the Eagles, as Battle hits both free throws. 2 for 11 were the Spartans from 3-point range in the first half. 42-36, Coastal Prep leads. Green, pull up, and a short jumper off the front of the rim. Lewis rebounded it. Battle brings it up court, runs the right side of the paint, and draws a foul. That's going against Brandon Macklin, his 2nd, and it will send Sam Battle back to the line. He is already 6 for 6 this afternoon. And Battle's first of 2. It's good. That's 11 points total now for Battle. And a substitution. That will send Nadav Naeem off the court. Casey Udalisa back in. That's Battle's first miss. He hit 7 in a row before that miss. So great job at the line for Battle. 42-37 is our score. Freeman with the steal, trying to get through 2 Spartan defenders, and pulls up to allow his teammates to get up court. Eagles work the ball to the left corner. Rose is stripped as he tries to pass it off. Spartans come away with possession. Macklin takes the pass, gives it up to Cohn for 3. It's good. Cohen's 2nd 3-pointer of the game, and now 10 total points and a 44-37 lead for Florida Coastal Prep. Tell you, this team has looked very good since the tip-off. Rose high off the glass, couldn't get the layup to go. Udalisa backs it up to Macklin. To the right side of the paint, tries to get around Battle. Instead, he'll feed Udalosa, who will pull up and miss the shot in and out. And a player on each team tangles up. We'll see who gets the call. That is going against Freak Wijnans, his first. Team foul number 3 of the second half, and the Eagles will inbound. Freeman takes the pass and is stripped at the baseline by Udalisa. From the left side of the lane, and the ball is stuck, and that'll be a possession. And Trinity Baptist has the arrow. Anytime the ball gets stuck in the rim, it goes to the possession arrow. Spartans inbounded to start. That means Trinity Baptist has the arrow. For a moment, I thought they were calling a foul, but no. Referee was just talking with Kylan Green about something else. Eagles trail by 7. Battle all the way inside. That's one of his specialties, and he goes up and lays it in. He now has 13 points. That's his third field goal. He has 7 free throws and 8 attempts. Ian Kennedy ready to check in for Coach Jones. Local product from Beach's Chapel School in Jacksonville Beach. 3-pointer off the rim, rebounded by Battle. Very quick pass up court. Freeman couldn't get it to go. Second chance from Rose, no good. A missed opportunity for the Eagles. And that ball goes out of bounds, and here comes Ian Kennedy. He got some playing time earlier this afternoon in the JV game, scored 3 points in 10 minutes of work, and now is making his official collegiate debut. Coach Jones found Ian Kennedy at the showcase event by former Eagle Marcus Dixon. That came back in April. Unsigned showcase event. And that's where Coach Jones liked Kennedy's shooting from the outside, his hustle, his teamwork. And that is why Ian Kennedy is now a TBC Eagle. Ball goes against the Spartans, so Trinity Baptist will have possession. Trying to check my monitor to see what the call was about. I couldn't tell what the official was saying. That's Kennedy for 3 off the rim. Alvarez chases it down in the other corner. Rose couldn't get between the 2 big men. Kennedy with a nice touch pass inside to Alvarez. That's the teamwork we talked about a moment ago. Kennedy had a shot, but he saw Alvarez right underneath, and a terrific pass, and Fausto put it in. Now the officials heading on over to the scorer's table. It's 44-41. That's what the scoreboard says now. Might be one of the things they're checking on to make sure everything on the board is correct. Now the official talking with Coach Jones. Score's correct. Not sure what the delay was about, what he was talking about. But the Spartans will have possession with 15-13 left on the clock. That might have been what they were doing, is resetting the clock. The clock reset to 15-13. The clock you see on the screen and the scoreboard, that's unofficial. Macklin gets the 3-4 bounce roller to drop in. And he'll go to the line. And the foul called against Fausto Alvarez, his second. Macklin was 3 for 6 in the first half. No, it's Ian Kennedy who got called for the foul, so I'll take that off of Alvarez. Three-point play is converted. And we have ourselves a foul. That foul was against the Spartans. There's Trinity's ball. Foul is called on Yuta Lisa. Battle takes the pass, gets the short jumper. A little tougher to tell without the numbers on the front of the jerseys for the Spartans. Eagles are now within 4, 47-43. And we're going to have ourselves a foul called against Sam Battle. The crowd disagrees, but Battle is getting called for his second. Eagles fans are saying the Spartan player had tripped and just slipped on the floor. That was Kylan Green, but Green gets the call his way. 47-43, Spartans lead. Yuta Lisa is inside the line. That was a two-point attempt. Loose ball over near the corner. It's out of bounds, and it's Trinity's ball.
Hey, Ron, change that call, man. You gonna change those.
Eagles trail by 4. The biggest deficit so far has been 7. Hopefully we won't see that again, so Eagles try to mount a comeback. Freeman for 3, and he will draw a foul, and he'll shoot 3 free throws. I believe that's Yuta Lisa, but we'll check with the official and make sure that is the correct call. So if I have it right, Yuta Lisa,
Hey, Bob. Stop saying
that was his third foul. That was not a shooting foul. I thought it was, but they're not going to award Freeman, who was at the line ready to shoot free throws. He was shooting a three-pointer, but official says the call was on the floor. He was saying it was before the shot. Coach Jones asking for an explanation. Crowd very much disagrees with the call. The foul was there, but the question was Freeman in the process of shooting? And he had gone to the line ready to take 3 free throws. Eagles are going to inbound. Michael West back onto the court. Xavier Rose off. Kennedy gets it back up top to West. Good defense by the Spartans. Shot clock at 7. West goes underneath, misses the layup, and another missed opportunity for the Eagles. And we have a whistle as a youngster got out onto the court. And good call by the officials. Make sure everybody's all right. So the Spartans will inbound. They lost 3 seconds off the shot clock. Hello to Miss Verna Gale Netto cheering on the TBC Eagles. And we have a Spartans fan checking in, cheering on Nadab and Orlando or Florida Coastal Prep. 3-point shot, no good from Cohen. We played Orlando Prep a couple of times before as well. Kennedy takes the pass, lays it in. Sam Battle with the assist. That is Kennedy's first official college points. He got 3 in the JV game earlier, but this one counts for good, and a timeout called by Coach Lee DeForest. That's his first timeout. He's calling it looks like the 30-second variety. He still has all his fulls and a 30 left. Coach Jones has used both of his 30s. Eagles are now within 2 at 47-45 with 13 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. And the Eagles trying to mount a comeback, trailed by 6 at the half. The biggest lead for the Spartans has been 7, and they've matched that a few times. It's now a 2-point lead for Coastal Prep. Florida Coastal Prep again from Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Visit their website at floridacoastalprep.com. Trinity Baptist, TBCEagles.com. Have a fan of Nadav Naeem joining us. Naeem, 6'3". He's from Ramat Hasharon, Israel. Came a long way to play basketball for Coach Lee DeForest, and he's had a pretty good game. 5 points scored, but he's moved the ball around pretty well. It's not always the big point scorers who do the most to help a team win. We've seen that from Jakari Randolph, and now his 5th season here at TBC. Ball handlers will help the team win as much as the point scorers do. And when Randolph is asked to do so, he can put points on the board. He had a 20-point game during the last season. And he had a few games above 10 as well. He's a terrific teammate. 2-point lead for the Spartans. Under 13 minutes left. From the corner, 3-point shot, no good, and battle with the rebound. That was Nathan Mariano trying to get that 3. Eagles work it up court very quickly in less than 6 seconds. Michael West pulls up, misses to the left. Alvarez underneath. Freeman now for 3. It's good! And the TBC Eagles have their first lead of the day. Freeman puts TBC ahead. Spartans trying to answer. Canadian with the defense, strips the ball, gives it up to Freeman. Battle inside, and a foul is called. Spartans fans screaming for the offensive foul, but Battle gets the basket and goes to the line. 17 points pending the free throw, and Sam is 7 out of 8. Right now, it's a 3-point lead for Trinity Baptist. Battle looking to make it 4. Free throw, good. 18 for Battle, but more importantly, now a 4-point lead for Trinity Baptist. Again, that 3-pointer by Terrence Freeman gave the Eagles their first lead of the afternoon. This is Green. Sends it outside. They work it around to the corner. The 3-point effort, no good. Battle comes away with the ball. 1-on-3, right side, and no. Alvarez rebound, but stripped. And a long pass up court to Cone. He's all alone, and he will dunk it in. He now has 12, and it's a 2-point lead for the Eagles. And Trinity Baptist did the wise thing and didn't pick up an unnecessary foul. Give Cohen what he earned and look to extend the lead back on the other end of the court. They don't on that shot, but Alvarez's rebound is blocked. Cohen with a chance to tie, and it's good. We are tied at 51. Shot clock at 16. Alvarez gets it outside to Canady. 3-point shot comes up short. Alvarez has been all over the rebounds in this second half. Battle for 3. Sam Battle has broken the 20-point mark. He has 13 points in just this second half, and the Eagles lead 54-51. West with a basket. Michael West, his first official college points. Oh, to Mr. Eli M., letting us know that Nadav Naeem surpassed his father by the age of 15, and that's why Nadav wears number 15, and a foul called against Michael West. He disagrees, but that is his second personal foul. And a couple of free throws coming for the Spartans. Brandon Macklin is 4 out of 7 so far from the line, 8 total points.
Come on, Terry. Hey, Terry. Ain't no way that. Not that one.
Chance to pull his team a little bit closer, but the first one is a little too strong. Xavier Rose and D.W. Lewis in for the Eagles. Tyrese Freeman and Fausto Alvarez out. Five-point lead. Macklin trying to cut it down to 4. Missed his first. Number 2, good. That's 9 points for Brandon Macklin. Eagles 56, Spartans 52. Under 10 minutes to go. Pull up a chair, you don't want to miss the end of this one. Long pass to Battle. Thought about the 3, runs the baseline, and will draw the foul. That is Kylan Green, if I'm correct, his second. It is team foul number 7, so the Eagles are in the bonus the rest of the way. That'll hit 7 in a row. He is 8 of 9 overall. Two shots for Battle. Number 1, a little too short. And a substitution, Kennedy getting a big hand from his teammates as he heads off. Tierre Smith back onto the court. Kennedy 2 points, but also some great ball movement up the court for the Eagles. Battle 1 for 2 in this sequence, now 22 total points. Five-point Eagles lead, 57-52. 9.5 left to go. Macklin with the spin move, no good. Jakari Randolph just came onto the court after Battle's free throw. That's him, number 1. Pulled down that rebound. Smith over near the Eagles bench. And Smith finds Rose. Inside the paint, and the layup no good. West goes down, and a long pass and a dunk from Freak Rijnans. He now has 8, and it's a 3-point Eagles lead. West got right back up. Under 9 minutes left, and the Eagles lead by 3. Shot clock down to 14. West guarded very well by Macklin. A bounce pass to Randolph. 4-3 short. And a foul as Lewis goes for the rebound, and that's getting called against the Spartans. Freak Rijnans, I have him at 2. Wijnans, 6'8" from the Netherlands. D.W. Lewis will get his first free throws of the afternoon and of the season. He has 2 points, trying to extend a 3-point lead. Number 1 is no. It's a 1-and-1, my mistake. That ball is on the floor. D.W. Lewis enjoying his 3rd season at TBC. He is a junior, stands at 6'7". He's from Jennings, Florida. Plays both forward and center for Coach Jones. That's a 2-point shot, misses, and Rose pulls down the rebound. West with a pump fake, inside and no. Lewis with the rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds off Lewis. Coach Jones very much disagreeing with the call, but it's going to be Spartans' ball. Jones asking for an explanation of that last call. Official says the ball hit off D.W. Lewis. My vantage point, there were players in my line of sight, so honestly I could not tell. Well, Spartans with a three-pointer would tie up the score. And we have ourselves a 30-second timeout called by Coach DeForest. So each coach has used both 30s and has all full timeouts remaining. 8 minutes and 2 seconds left on the clock. During the timeout, I had a chance to check some of the comments again, and we thank you to the Spartans fan talking about number 15, Nadav Naeem, and Nadav's father. Says he was a legendary player, and Nadav surpassed the point total at age 15, and that is why Nadav wears number 15. Macklin with a beautiful spin move and off the glass. Pulls the Spartans to within one. That's 11 for Brandon Macklin. 57-56, about 7:36 left to go. And West will draw the foul. Foul is called against Vinicius Vicente, his first. And Michael West will get his first free throws of the day. He has 2 points. Eagles lead by 1. There's Nadav Naeem heading back onto the court. And it looks like Vicente has checked out, if I saw that right. No, he's still there. West hits the first. Alvarez and Maisonette in. Lewis and Randolph out. 7:34 left on the clock. Now a 2-point lead pending free throw number 2 from West. And that one bounces around and falls out of the cylinder. So it is 58-56, TBC leads. Macklin turnaround jumper, it's good. Now, will they award it or will they say it was on the floor? The foul is called against Mark Jobert Maisonette. That is his second. And they are calling that one on the floor before the shot. Eagles are in the double bonus as a three-pointer goes in and out. Spartans have committed 10 fouls. Eagles have committed 4. Missed layup on the other end and pulled down by Naeem. Chance for the Spartans to tie. They get the ball inside and the turnaround jumper. And we are tied. That is Rijnans. He now has double digits. It is 58-58 with 6:48 left on the clock. Rose inside and misses the shot, but will shoot 2 free throws. Foul's called, I believe, on Nadav Naeem. Reese Johnson's running our scoreboard. Note the foul was called on Vinicius Vicente. his second. Rose misses his first. He's now 2 for 5 at the line. Tyrese Freeman back onto the court. Smith heads off. Nathan Mariano back onto the court for the Spartans. This one can put Trinity back out in front. It is good. 3 total points for Xavier Rose, all from the line. 3 for 6 shooting free throws. 59-58, Eagles lead. Macklin with the ball, guarded by Maisonette. That's a three-pointer. It is in and out and back in, and it's now a 2-point lead for the Spartans. (61-59). Freeman for 3. It's good, and a free throw. So a chance at a 4-point play. Well, that puts Trinity up by 1 at 62-61, pending the free throw. Foul's called on Macklin. That's his 4th. Spartans are saying that's his 3rd. I have him at 3, but it says 4 on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, Freeman's free throw too strong. 62-61, Trinity Baptist leads. And a seesaw affair ever since Freeman's earlier three-pointer gave Trinity the lead at 48-47. There's Naeem, that's a 2, and it's good. 7 points, and it puts Spartans back out in front, 63-62. Battle called for the travel. He's looking for the foul as he went up for the shot, didn't get the call, and now Coastal Prep has a chance to extend a 1-point lead. .534 left to go. Coastal led 38-32 at the half. And Coastal leads by 1 with about 5:20 remaining. Good defense by the Eagles. Shot clock at 10. Rose on guard. Macklin, pump fake, now for 3. Off to the left, battle with the rebound. Macklin wanted a foul, but didn't get the call. Rose inside the paint. This is a short. Gets the rebound. Freeman for 3. It's no good. Ball batted around and out of bounds. Last touch by Wijnans. So Trinity will get a fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock with 4:51 left on the game clock. Maisonette to inbound. Rose outside the arc. Freeman's had a couple of very big three-point shots for Trinity Baptist. Rose back at midcourt. Goes inside, short jumper, no. Alvarez puts it right back in. Alvarez has 9, but he's been big on the rebounds, especially in this second half. And the Eagles lead by 1. It's been back and forth throughout most of this second half. Macklin couldn't get inside, but now spins around Alvarez. Battle with the rebound. Bounce pass to Rose, 1-on-1, and a rejection from J.P. DePaula. Spartans with the quick trip back up the court. Macklin, one-hander, no. And 2 men grab the ball. Let's see what the call is. I believe they're calling a possession, which goes to the Spartans. They inbounded. Eagles had the last possession arrow when the ball got stuck in the rim. So it is Spartans' ball. Trailing by 1, 64-63, Trinity Baptist leads. And a little housekeeping duty, just drying up the basketball. That's Mr. Jamie Bird, who is our head game day coordinator here at Trinity Baptist. He and his daughter, Amber, they do the honors of making sure we have everyone we need to bring you the action, keep track of all the stats, and a whole lot more. There are many people that the viewers never see or hear from, but without them, not only is the broadcast not possible, but a whole lot of the other information you see on the box scores as well. Three-pointer misses. Spartans get the ball right back. Another three from the corner off the rim. Naeem guarded by two and a whistle. Foul's called against Sam Battle. That is team foul number 5. Eagles still have one to give. Personal foul number 3 on Battle. Markel Perry, a former Eagle basketball player, he's also over there working the official scorers table. Trinity comes away with possession. Spin move by Battle, off the glass and in. Well, no matter how this one turns out, Sam Battle is today's player of the game, no doubt about it. 24 points, the Eagles lead by 3, 66-63. And a whistle over on the far sideline called against Maisonette. And that's the last foul to give for TBC. That's their 6th team foul. Just over 3 minutes remaining. Spartans with a three-pointer would tie the score. That is Green inside, and the layup pulls his team to within 1. He's been a little quieter here in the second half, but he now has 15. Battle coast to coast, couldn't get it to go. And contact and a foul. No foul, just out of bounds. Now a 1-point lead for the Eagles, and now Coastal Prep trying to regain the lead. Hello, Mr. Lee Bro, cheering on Nadab and the Spartans. Always like seeing the names pop up on the screen. Green guarded by Rose, shot clock at 8. 5 to shoot. Rose on defense, three-pointer, bounces around and out of bounds, and that'll give Coastal a fresh shot clock at 30 seconds. Spartans with another opportunity to take the lead. Fans are screaming for a 3-second violation. They don't get it, but the Eagles do get possession. Battle led his team up the court. Freeman from the side for 3, a little too strong. Alvarez trying to fight for the ball, but Green comes away with it. Under 2 minutes to go, and the Eagles lead by 1. And we have a timeout called by Coach Lee DeForest with 1:55 left on the clock. That is his first full timeout call. Both coaches are out of 30s. Coach Jones of Trinity Baptist still has all his full timeouts. We'll take a timeout ourselves and be back in just a minute. 1:55 remaining. Trinity 66, Coastal 65. Inbound pass to Green. Kylan Green has 15. Gets it across midcourt. Shot clock now at 12. Naeem to Macklin outside the lane. Macklin guarded by 2. A pump fake and Green for 3. It is short. Battle pulls down the rebound. A long pass to Rose inside the paint and no good on the layup. Missed opportunity right there to extend the lead back to 3. Cohen in the corner. Alvarez gets on top of him quickly. Macklin thought about the 3. Naeem inside and across the court to Cohen. That's a 3-pointer. It's good, and a 2-point lead for the Spartans. That's his third 3 of the game. He now has 17. And this layup on the other end a moment ago hopefully will not come back to haunt the Eagles as we're under a minute to go and they trail by 2. Battle is stripped. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Coach Jones calls a timeout with the score. Coastal 68, TBC 66, 47 seconds left. We'll be back. Have a chance now to check on the foul situation. Spartans have 2 players with 4 fouls, Nadav Naeem and Kylan Green. Brandon Macklin has 3, the only players really in any foul trouble. TBC, Sam Battle has 3 fouls, as does Mark Jobert Maisonette. All the other players with 2 or fewer. So there's your foul situation in case you're wondering. Trinity trails by 2. The Eagles do have possession with 11 seconds on the shot clock and 47 seconds on the game clock. First horn has buzzed, and both teams about to make their way back to the court. Leading scorers are Sam Battle with 24 for Trinity Baptist and Judd Cohen with 17 for Florida Coastal Prep. Ian Canady back onto the court. It's Canady, Alvarez, Xavier Rose, Battle, and West for TBC. Macklin, Green, Cohen, Naeem. As Battle goes up and draws the foul, he'll shoot 2 with a chance to tie it. And Freak Wijnan's the 5th man on the court for the Spartans. Battle's been terrific at the line, but these 2 free throws right here are massive. Foul's called against Judd Cohen. That's only his 2nd. Eagles are in the double bonus the rest of the game. That does include overtime should we get there. First free throw missed by Battle. Jakari Randolph and Mark Jobert Maisonette in. West and Canady head off. Number 2 from Sam Battle is good. All right, it's a 1-point lead for the Spartans. 42 seconds left. Battle now with 25. Maisonette on guard and reaches in, and he'll get called for the foul. And Mark Jobert Maisonette now with the officials on top of him, and he may be called for a technical. That was team foul number 7, so it's going to be 1-1, but we're still sorting out the second call. Three officials standing at midcourt. They haven't really given even the first call officially yet. And now both coaches are being called to the table. But if I saw it right, Maisonette got called for a reach in. That's team foul number 7. And if that stands, that's number 4 on Maisonette. They haven't put it on the board. The official hasn't really given the actual call yet. Now the official's talking to both coaches, explaining the last play. So Macklin going to the line. His team leads by 1, 68-67. Maisonette has come out in favor of West. Well, it should be a 1-1, but I thought I saw one official say 2 shots. Now there's another Spartan ready to check in. Judd Cohen will come out, and it looks like Nathan Mariano is back in. Nope, check that. That's J.P. DePaula, number 21. 30.8 seconds left. And Macklin is ready. And the free throw, good. Well, it's a 2-point lead, and this will be a big free throw for Macklin. If he makes it, it'll be a 3-point lead, and TBC will have to have a 3-point play. That or get a score and a quick stop and regain possession. Spartans all back on defense. They're going to give up the rebound, but Macklin makes the shot. He now has 16, and it's 70-67. Xavier Rose calls timeout. 25.5 seconds remaining. 70-67 in favor of the Spartans. And we'll go ahead and take another look at the foul situation. Again, Naeem and Green both with 4 for Coastal. Brandon Macklin with 3. Other players with 2 or fewer. Sam Battle has 3 for TBC. Maisonette now with 4. Xavier Rose with 2. And some other Eagles with only 1. Well, Trinity trails by 3. 25.5 seconds left. Men's basketball's next game is home here against Ave Maria University. But again, we'll be doing the Women's South Region Soccer Championship game against Toccoa Falls. Dean and I will be out there at the soccer field. So I'll get with Coach Jones and see what he wants to do about bringing you the action against Ave Maria University if that is possible. Right now, he is concerned with the 3-point deficit that he and the Eagles face as we have 25.5 seconds left. Women's basketball here Tuesday night at 6 p.m. against Ave Maria University. TBC played down south at Weber International a few nights ago, this past Tuesday night. Looking for their first win of the season. Had a terrific season last year. The shot clock and the game clock are only about a second apart. Canady for 3, it's good and we're tied. And a timeout by Coach Jones right after Ian Kennedy ties the score with a 3. Ian Kennedy with a massive 3-pointer, but Coastal Prep will have possession after the timeout with 16.6 seconds left on the clock. Hello to Mr. Michael Naeem watching us all the way from Israel. Hello, sir. We're very glad you're able to join us here on the live feed and able to watch Nadav out there on the court. And in case you missed anything, Nadav has 7 points. But Ian Kennedy has just hit a big 3-pointer to tie the score at 70. So Nadav, you have some fans watching from a long way off. 16.5 seconds left. Spartans inbound. Eagles on the defense, trying to put on the press. Spartans want to use up the clock, not give Trinity a chance, especially if they do miss the shot. Green for the potential win. Rebound Rose all the way across the court, and we are going overtime. So Trinity Baptist's first game of the season will go at least 5 more minutes as we have come to the end of regulation on Ian Kennedy's 3-pointer with 16 seconds left. Overtime in just a minute. We'll be right back. It'll be Freak Wijnans jumping against Fausto Alvarez to start the extra period. 5 minutes on the clock. Alvarez with the tip, and Rose keeps this one in bounds. Rogini DeCaster of the men's soccer team. He is running the scoreboard that you see on the screen. He's done a fantastic job. He had never done it before. He learned exceptionally quickly during the JV game. Battle missed the layup, a chance for the Eagles to take the lead. And now Trinity will back it up on defense. Rogini unfortunately had to miss the end of the soccer season due to a leg injury. But he's a big TBC Eagles fan of all the other teams we have here. Rose with the steal. Alvarez underneath. Rose misses the short jumper, and we have ourselves a whistle. Foul called against Fausto Alvarez, his second. It is team foul number 8, so that's a 1-and-1 for the Spartans. Remember, all the second half information carries over into overtime. Eagles are in the double bonus, and the Spartans are in the 1-and-1, and it is Freak Wijnans doing the shooting. He has 10, and this one could put his team out in front. First one, good. As we said a little while ago, though, no matter how this one turns out, Sam Battle is today's player of the game. Free throw number 2, also good. So a 2-point lead for Coastal Prep. with 4:19 left to go in the overtime period. Canady back onto the court, in for Tierra Smith. For the Eagles, Canady, Battle, West, Alvarez, and Rose. That's Xavier Rose. Green, DePaula, Cohen, Macklin, and Mariano for the Spartans as West buries the jump shot. And we are tied at 72. Macklin with the ball at midcourt, guarded by Battle. Gets around Battle on the bounce pass. Rose is able to pick this one up. One man to beat. Behind the back to Canady, who feeds West. Perfect teamwork by the Eagles. West the beneficiary. The assist goes to Canady, and the Eagles lead by 2. Macklin looked like he thought about the 3, then went to the baseline and steps out of bounds, and it's Trinity basketball. Eagles waste no time getting the ball back into play. Chance to extend a 2-point lead with 3:10 left on the clock. Alvarez pump fake, misses the layup. Eagles have missed several layups in the final few minutes of regulation, and that's one missed there in overtime. Macklin very nearly did a travel, but he kept that pivot foot still. Looked like that leg was starting to move, but the toe stayed still. Shot clock at 6. Macklin, guarded by Canady, gets it inside to Green, and a block by Alvarez. Rose up the court, off the front of the rim. And a whistle, and it looks like Trinity will get called for a foul. That means 1-1 for the Spartans. I believe that was Xavier Rose getting called. It is, and that's his second. And it sends Nathan Mariano to the line. Team foul number 9. So essentially both teams now in the double bonus. Of course, that becomes official for Coastal if Trinity commits another foul. The 1-1 is good. 7 of 8 are the Spartans in this second half. This one can make it 8 of 9 and tie the score, but it's off the front of the rim. So Trinity holds on to a 1-point lead with 2:25 left to go. 74-73. Rose finds Canady. And Canady looks like he hit the sideline when he came down with the ball. So the turnover gives it back to the Spartans, who now have a chance to regain the lead. Illegal screen called against Judd Cohen. That is a foul. Offensive fouls do not result in free throws, but the Eagles do have the ball. With a 1-point lead and 2 minutes left. That is personal foul number 3 on Judd Cohen. The Eagles did not lead until 48-47. Ian Canady with a massive 3 with 16 seconds left, forced overtime. Battles 3, no good, gets his own rebound. Inside the paint, Alvarez, no, but he draws a foul. And we'll see which Spartan player gets called, but Alvarez will shoot 2. Foul called against Brandon Macklin, and that is number 4. Alvarez 1 for 2 at the line. Big free throws with a 1-point lead. First of 2, a little too strong. Tierra Smith will come in for the Eagles. Looks like West is heading off. 2 substitutions. Nadav Naeem And I believe that is Freak Wijnaz also coming in. Alvarez misses them both. Another missed opportunity for Trinity Baptist. 1 point Eagles lead with a buck and a half left. And a timeout called by Coach DeForest. Trinity 74, Coastal Prep 73, a minute 30 left to go. Now, if I have it right, Coach Jones of Trinity still has a couple of full timeouts left, and Coach DeForest of Coastal Prep has 1 full timeout. It was a 6-point lead for the Spartans at the half, 38-32. Trinity chipped away. Tyrese Freeman's three-pointer gave them that 48-47 lead, the first lead of the day for the Eagles. That came past the midway point of the second half. Then a seesaw affair all the way to the end of regulation. And again, Ian Canadi's three-pointer tied it at 70. Spartans had a chance with still time left in regulation, unable to get the ball through the net, and that forced the overtime period. It's been a 4-3 overtime in favor of Trinity Baptist. Spartans now trail by 1, have possession with 23 seconds on the shot clock and a minute 30 on the game clock. It is Naeem, Green, Wijnaz, Macklin, and Cohen for the Spartans. Rose, Alvarez, Smith, Battle, and Canady for the Eagles. That's a 2-point shot, but it's good. That is Jed Cohen, and a 1-point lead for the Spartans at 75-74. Cohen now with 19 overall. Coming up on the 1-minute mark. Right now, 1 minute left. Alvarez puts the Eagles back in front. He now has 11, 76-75. Eagles looking to get a stop and keep the lead. Macklin guarded by Battle, gets around his man. To the basket, a pump fake and a foul against Sam Battle, and that'll be his fourth. Battle pleading that he got all ball, but there may have been some body contact. I'm going to check my replay monitor. The hand was all ball, but the call may have been on the body contact. And that was the call. Again, the hands got the ball, but the body of both shooter and defender made the contact. That was the reason for the foul. So Macklin could tie it up, then possibly put his team ahead. 2 free throws, both teams in a double bonus. Number 1 in and out. That ball was halfway down and somehow found its way out. That's a break for the Eagles, because all Macklin can do is tie it if he hits the free throw. Of course, a miss and a putback would give the Spartans a lead. Crowd making the noise, trying to distract Macklin. Number 2 off the rim, but bounces in, and we're tied up at 76. 36 seconds left. Eagles do have to get off the shot. Battle inside the paint. It's short. And rebound by Green. Shot clock does not matter because there's only 20 seconds left. So ignore the shot clock. We're at 14 seconds. This could be the game right here. Macklin trying to get around Battle, but Battle back on the defense. 5 seconds. Canady on the D. Canady again. Green turns and fires. It's good at the buzzer. Kylan Green beats the buzzer, gets the basket, and Florida Coastal Prep wins it 78-76. Both teams had opportunities late. Both teams missed some opportunities late. And a terrific shot by Kylan Green. The game-winning shot at the buzzer. And the Spartans win this one 78-76. A very exciting ball game we just saw. Well, the JV game went to Trinity Baptist, and the varsity game goes to Florida Coastal Prep. Congratulations to Kylan Green, but our player of the game, Trinity Baptist Sam Battle with 25 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them at the line in 13 attempts. So the Eagles and the Spartans will end our day in prayer. We want to thank you for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. For Dean Bureau on camera, head coach John D. Jones, our official scorer Juliana Calise, our scoreboard operators Reese Johnson in the gym, and Rogini DeCaster online, Jamie and Amber Bird, our game day coordinators, and many more who help make these games and the broadcasts possible. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you.